looks like you. Do you want to see my cowboy outfit? Of course, my good boy. Of course I do. Yes, my good boy. Of course I want to see it. Oh my God, it is the best cowboy outfit I've ever seen.
My cake melted on the way home, and I spilled my water. It's okay. Today's still special.
Where are you at, brother? I'm gonna get you a brand new birthday cake and candles. I'm not about to let you celebrate your birthday all alone.
Waddles the pet duck gets a new...
Right, looks like you got yourself a
Oh. Illegal.
What the fuck? She just eat that banana.
Shoot a deer.
Yeah, that's what hunting is.
And you can wear its skin and eat
Makes
its meat
sense.
and then hang dead carcass on the wall.
Sounds about
I
right.
can't do it to a guy named Kevin or else the taxidermist calls the cops.
What?
Look at this distinguished gentleman. Look at the way he is sitting. Yes, very distinguished.
She said her favorite color was blue.
Makes sense.
And my niggas in the back.
So I blew her house up.
I like the way she do it like
What?
Chloe, if you were born 10 years ago, how old would you be today?
If I was born 10 years ago.
Yeah, so you're currently 19, right?
Yeah, so 29.
Let me guess. She does OnlyFans. Of course she does.
I have never had an oil change. Why do you need to change the oil when you could just buy oil and keep filling it back up?
3, 2, 1, send it!
Oh, wow. Nice jump, brother. When's the funeral?
Side by side, sunset to sunrise. You are my ride or die till eternity ends, and even more so.
What in the actual...
And y'all, I'm so confused because why would a lady come up to me at the store and say Happy Pride Month? Girl, why would you even assume that I align with that community, babe?
Buddy, you look so gay, I bet you can't even walk straight.
The rainbow flag crosswalk at Westheimer and Taft has officially been removed.
Wow, that's crazy. Anyways, guys, happy Men's Mental Health Month.
Debbie Tub, Debbie Gas.
Shut your ass up, boy. We all know you ain't never even stepped foot in the hood before.
I'm not the groom, I'm the groom's best friend.
I'm not the groom, I'm the groom's fine ass brother. I'm not the groom, I'm the groom's cousin. I'm not the groom, I'm the groom's day one. I'm not the groom, I'm the groom's uncle and her best man. And I'm the groom!
At this point, you're probably not avoiding therapy because of stigma. You're probably avoiding therapy because you've become very good at coping. So good that you stop noticing how...
I'm the groom's uncle and her best man. And I'm the groom!
What?
Aw, can I see your baby? Oh, she's so cute. Aw.
They can't all be cute, okay? Just the reality of the world.
Seriously, why do 90% of y'all 40-year-olds look so good?
So funny.
Hey, fam. Hey, sit this one out.
Got no room to talk yourself. You look like the goddamn pot of grape from Yu-Gi-Oh!
On my way to tell my cousin I'm pregnant with his child. Aren't you worried about being judged?
What in the Alabama...
Best brisket comes from Texas.
Makes sense.
You know you're a barbecue creator when your kid wants to slap your meat.
What? All right. Now, what do we have here? What?
The miracle baby.
Eli Thompson. He was born without a nose.
Dog was diagnosed with depression, so vets put him with children in school. Oh my goodness. Y'all better hold that doggie's hand right now.
That's a win-win.
Hold that doggy's hand. There you go. Cheer him up. If you don't cheer him up, I will.
One thing about me.
Put powder into water and it will come out completely dry.
Wow, I didn't know that was a thing. Is he gonna try it himself?
Come on, but on the ass up.
What?
Gigi.
Shut the f*** up and go get a job.
This phrase is repeated in the Bible 365 times. Do not be afraid. I need a military boyfriend so I never have to see him and he can die in war. Yeah.
What?
Miss you, Hulk.
Brother.
Let me go.
No, let me tell you something, brother. When you walk in this beat shop, I'm surprised that you still got the shirt on, Jack.
So what are they gonna do to the power of the holster and the bolster and the dual 24-inch python profile on you?
It's got the shirt tear and everything.
Rest in peace, Hulk.
Sorry, you're not my type. Body cam footage of a homicide suspect.
I understand. I'm gonna need you to step out so we can check the residence.
Bima needs Jesus.
Ma'am, has anyone ever told you you look like you're straight out of Resident Evil Biohazard?
Hi, my name is Pinky. I live in my van. I have bipolar, and this is one of the ways I cope.
See, I told y'all going on a family camping trip would be more fun than going to the stupid old Great Wolf Lodge.
My name is Jeremy Oliver, and it's nice to meet y'all. I'm the last member of my family left. There ain't nobody else. They passed away. I'm 27. My mama died before she was even 40. My baby brother, baby sister, both passed away since. And today I realized that if anything were to happen to me today, not a single person on this earth would know I was gone. And I truly doubt anyone would care. And I want some record that I existed, that I was here.
I care, brother. You're not alone.
We're all
We
here.
care, Jeremy, we care.
Do you believe life has a purpose? And if so, what is the purpose of your life?
I don't know. Everything should happen for a reason, and I think that every once in a while I meet someone and they say that, like, I've helped them, because sometimes it's hard to think, like, how did I help you? But after 16 years of meeting so many people saying you're an amazing person and stuff like that, maybe I've started to believe them, and maybe I did something right. This is the payment of helping other people and bringing them.
Would you date a woman who identifies as a dog?
Want to know someone's criminal past? Search millions of records instantly, from arrests to active warrants. Get the facts. View charges, warrant status, court details, and more. Look up anyone you are concerned about. Just enter a name and state to uncover.
Fuck, shut up.
Date a woman who identifies as a dog?
What is
As long as she sleeps outside.
the actual...
You can't control everything, but you can control how you respond.
If I wasn't caught in this snare, I'd kill you. If you stay in that snare, you'll die.
So be thankful. Be happy. Smile. You gonna be productive today?
We will be productive today.
Tell God thank you. You got time to go.
You know what? Maybe there's hope for the youth after all. Owner dresses up his dog's favorite toy. Oh my goodness, now ain't that just the sweetest thing? Oh, look how excited he is. Now that's a good boy right there. I love Gumby too. Hell, I grew up watching Gumby as a kid. Would you look at that? He's got a big Gumby toy now too. It's the best day of his life. We really don't deserve dogs, y'all. We don't.
So this was invented in 1913. It's called Grandpa's Weeder. You put the little thing right onto the... Put some shoes on. Top of the weed, step it down.
Brother, you should probably let your toes know that COVID's over. They don't got a social distance no more. I don't think they got the memo.
If aliens invaded Earth, name one human that you would want to represent humanity.
Ooh, drop a comment down below.
I only pay $50 in rent. Does that make you angry? Does that make you shiver in your boots? Does that make you want to punch me in my face? Somebody out here was so miserable to go report me. Now
Instant karma.
they gave me an eviction notice for
I wish I had anger issues. No, you don't.
What?
Wow.
In every family, there's one. One they call the outcast. The different one. He doesn't fit in, and he is not supposed to. He is born with a gift. From the very beginning, he felt it. A hunger. A drive to become something greater than what they were told they could be.
I mean, I believe it. Look at how he's chewing that gum.
Yo, it's getting kind of hot in here, bro. Can you crack the window?
So stupid. What'd you guys think about Harry? Want to see more of him on the channel? Drop a comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Conservative.
Hey everybody, Jeff Duck.
What are we doing? Why am I even having to make this video? This shouldn't even be a thing. Gonna absolutely dispose of this nonsense. I hope if you're ever in a situation where somebody does this to you, you absolutely obliterate them. Unbelievable.
All you gotta tell the officer is I was fearing for my safety. Then let him have it. Also, Uncle Dijon, is that a Jaguar? Come on, man. Get something American.
Funny times to keep up with it, music. I'm so excited. So I made sure I wash my hands and I wash my tools so it just fall into my hand. Anyways, I've been wanting to change the piercing for so long. So I was like, yeah, I need something kind of light and just really cute, something to match
Are we watching The Fifth Element?
my hair and to find the perfect.
Never mind her mind stone. Did you see what was on her neck?
Why homegirl got an extra ear with an AirPod in it? I did not even notice.
Morgan, what's this?
A crayon.
Dawn, what's this?
A crown.
Crayon. Crayon? Oh no, I don't even know how I say it.
What is this?
A crayon.
Crayon. Crayon? Oh no. How do y'all say it?
You know, drinking all that caffeine is gonna kill you. Yeah, hopefully.
What?
Hopefully. How many do you think I need to drink to get there? No, I'm not gonna answer that question. You're going in the no.
Okay, that was dark, Austin. Oh my gosh. Spooderman, brand new day.
I need everyone to forget me. I accidentally linked my Peter on the internet. Now that no one remembers who I am, things have gotten better.
Ever since the arrival of the new hero Spooderman, crime has been on the decline.
Somebody!
There you go. Being a hero doesn't get much better than this. I hope it stays this way forever.
Did Spooderman just get shot?
What did the janitor say when he jumped out of the closet?
What?
Supplies.
Better with a lisp.
Every day I wake up and see why Michael Myers just stopped talking one day. Just started slaying everything.
Hold on. Calm down, Kyle. Don't pull out the AR.
It's giving school shooter vibes.
That's just a little joke, guys. If you don't mind, let's take a phone call real quick. FBI, I got a white male that has Jeffrey Dahmer glasses. Said he relates to Michael Myers on a personal level.
Big dogs, we found ourselves a please don't do it yourself gem out here. This is the literal Taj Mahal of squalor. Brother, look at this thing. Just shambled together with bits and pieces, probably found on the roadside.
The redneck mansion.
Nothing matches. Ladder's still up. Damn.
What do you think about this sauna?
También está ahí, lo tío.
No. Oh, you got that Game of Thrones sauna? But he buys a cake for himself.
I'm dying because he ordered a cake for no reason.
What do you mean? I bought it for myself.
I know. What does it say? Thank you for all you do. Who's that for?
For myself.
My man's trying to drop a hint.
You bought this for...
She hit it all the way home.
I'm going to hit a home run. Oh. You're not too confident.
These Dollar Tree lollipops be hit.
One that still gets these Dollar Tree lollipops.
Oh, you ate rocks growing up. I can tell. You got adamantium molars in your mouth, boy. You ate that lollipop like it was a cake pop.
Homie probably chews Jolly Ranchers, too.
Well, since I got scammed out of the purse for my wife and they sent this AWE exhaust, I went ahead and installed it. Turned out sick. I'm about to put the bumper on and start it up for the first time. I'm excited. What about you?
I hate it when that happens.
Okay.
Stopped mid-argument for God Bless America, then got tossed.
Right before God Bless America, that's Todd Tichenor and Skip Schumacher. And Tichenor at this point had already thrown somebody. They're like, oh, we got to pay honor to America. And then after God Bless America, they went back at it, and Schumacher gets tossed here after coming back out of the dugout. Tichenor didn't want to hear about it anymore. And then Skip would get tossed right here.
Asking my wife if she brought a better attitude.
Did you bring it?
Did you bring a better attitude today?
She brought a shovel, though, because she's probably going to bury you after she kills you.
This father's based.
My wife just left on vacation for 7 days. I have 3 kids. So, she wrote down everything I needed to keep track of.
Ooh.
Nothing. I'm a dad. Not a babysitter.
It's called parenting, not babysitting.
Maybe forever I don't mind waiting. As long as I know you'll be the one I'm dating.
What? Will you teach me how to date? You know what?
Which way did the ball go?
To the left. I know how these things work.
Just made a blueberry grilled cheese. I wanted to call you nasty, but it looked good. I'm intrigued. I know for a fact your stomach was rumbling, bumbling, beatboxing, and boop, 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 boop.
My friends call me biodegradable because I break down easily.
The wig over the full head of hair is what did it for me.
It's crazy to me how you can be 33 years old but still feel like a 21-year-old until you actually speak to a 21-year-old, in which case you instantly feel 52.
Correct. When it's 2002 and you're on your first date with a car guy.
I'm raising men, not boys. That means I don't always choose the easiest path for them. Today, my son came in from riding the four-wheeler and said, "Mom, it ran out of gas." My response, "Okay, you know where the gas can is, get walking." The four-wheeler was nearly half a mile away, and the gas can wasn't exactly light. It would have been much easier for him if I had helped him, but that's not the goal. The goal is to raise capable men who will know how to solve problems, take responsibility, and do hard things. Raising men often takes more work on your part and theirs, but I believe it'll be so worth it in the end.
I'm going to plead the fifth.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers just went nuclear on Dr. Fauci. Watch.
Like that absolute coward, Tony Fauci. Absolute coward.
Yeah. It's back,
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, 111
You got a pardon and you're in front and you pleaded over 100 times at the White House? What are you scared of, Tony? I thought you were the science.
Yeah.
I thought you were I am science, and you get up there and you can't answer a question?
Yeah.
What are we doing? And how much time did the network spend on that? How much time did they spend on my responses every week, on my vaccination status, on Taylor and Travis's wedding? Did they do even a minute? Did they do even a minute on Tony Fauci?
No, I don't think I've heard anything.
I bet they didn't.
Hold on.
He's spending the entire time writing in his diary about how fun it is to be famous. You gotta be kidding me.
Okay, so on that note,
what are you gonna say about me?
I mean, where's the lie? What's wild is the entire time people said Aaron was losing his mind. He ended up being right about all of it. And the people that were protecting Fauci, they're still doing the same thing.
What's the biggest financial flex as an adult? I personally think it's having all your bills on auto pay. Mortgage, power, lights, gas, water, whatever. And filling up your tank to the full, running it down to less than a quarter, filling it up, and not looking at gas prices. But what do you guys think?
Ooh, drop a comment down below. I think for me, it would be having an emergency fund, knowing that if anything happened, you actually had some money you could rely on.
What's something you'll get a lot of hate for if you say it out loud?
White privilege doesn't exist. Trans women are men. And if you got that COVID shot, you're as dumb as they come.
Want to break into cybersecurity but don't have experience? The Google Cybersecurity Certificate uses real-world scenarios to teach you technical skills. You'll be able to step foot in your first job and feel comfortable and confident in this.
Shut up, lady.
As they come.
you know, I gotta say, I really appreciate all the support.
Is homie just bodying a head of lettuce?
But the last thing I expected was needing a P.O. box, because people are sending me stuff, which is crazy.
I mean, I guess you don't need a knife or a fork.
I'm not mad about it, though. I could not find the crispy onions comment, but somebody mentioned crispy onions. And they were right. This stuff is also 10 out of 10. I wish I had some, like, garlic fries.
something.
This could be the widest lunch I've ever seen in my entire life.
Nick Shirley was nearly murdered, stabbed, and stoned to death live on camera by a Muslim mob, not in some far-off third-world Muslim country, but in Europe, in sovereign EU territory, and it's horrifying.
So, then headed to the center of the town with the citizen vigilante Manzia. However, within minutes, we were chased out.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Now we got people throwing stuff at us. Jason! Look, he's got the rocks now. He's throwing rocks. Oh. They're throwing rocks. Look, now we're getting chased. He has a knife. He has a knife. He's got a knife.
When you open your doors to this ideology, you are going to get the third world. You're going to get beheadings. You're going to get mob violence. You're going to get blasphemy, stonings. These are the kind of things that we had thought we'd done away with. But now it's time for Spain to recognize that the enemies are inside of the gates, and more importantly, that these people aren't here to get a good job.
They're not here to assimilate. When you let in a third world country, you become a third world country.
Authorities in Pensacola say 4 suspects were arrested in connection with a series of alleged retail robberies targeting shopping malls and businesses.
The Gorilla Glue Bandit. It's one of the top rights. Gotta be a man, right?
Investigators allege the group worked together, stole merchandise valued at more than $750 per incident, and even used devices designed to bypass retail security systems. Detectives are now investigating whether this crew may be connected to additional incidents. It's pretty good. Some of those, and I think these Shaniqua bangs, I don't know, 3 out of the 4 have them in the retail theft crew. The glued down hair. I think that's a sign to stay away out of a crime ring.
Can someone explain to me why there are still people who say thank you for your service to veterans?
Yeah, for sure. As somebody who hates our government, both sides of our government, I love our people. I love the Constitution. I love anybody who put their life on the line to serve the American people and to preserve our way of life. You know, it's hard for someone like you to understand doing something selfless, but for me, it's going to be the utmost love and respect to all of our veterans and active duty military all day, every day.
God bless our vets, man. He had this for breakfast.
What are you having for breakfast?
Chicken gizzards.
Man, he's loving them too.
Chicken gizzards.
They're good.
Homie is lost in the sauce.
Are they good?
What do men spend their money on if they don't have a girlfriend or a family?
This, those, this, this.
I mean, I'm married with a baby on the way, and still this.
Blue collar romance is different. Their version of romance is aggressively handling an inconvenience for you. Like, my husband has never looked deeply into my eyes and quoted poetry. But this man has installed a ceiling fan with no instructions, like it was a hostage situation. That's how blue collar men flirt. Acts of service and minor property improvements. Might not receive overly emotional text exchanges. You get, I rotated your tires. And honestly, that's way hotter.
Oh yeah, that's them acts of service.
These guys flirt with problem solving and lower back pain. You might not get rose petals. You get, I filled your gas tank. In this economy, honestly, that'll get you pregnant faster than a vacation. But the hottest thing about blue collar romance, these men never stop showing up. That's blue collar romance. Not poetry, not candlelight, not rose petals. Just a man looking at your daily inconveniences like they're his personal enemy.
So today I decided to do one small thing for my wife to help our marriage. And not because the toothbrush being left out matters to me. I could sit on top of the fridge and sleep just fine. But it matters to her, and that's reason enough. Because love is learning what matters to the other person. But boom, guys. That hit the spot.
Just walked into the grocery store and would you look at this? One of the most fatphobic brands to ever exist.
What you want to do is save hundreds when Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance.
That's great, but can you ask your friend to stop digging into the...
When you call something healthy fat-phobic.
And again, it's okay to have these types of options, but it's not okay to perpetuate and profit off of fat phobia.
Why is it every time a liberal person finds something offensive, they believe that that company or that person is whatever phobia that they want to place on them?
If you want a man to stop talking to you, don't say that you're not interested. Just start talking about men's versus women's rights. They'll be sure to walk away.
I mean, sounds like it would work for me.
Remember when you was telling me I'd never be out? Just a crackhead with nothing to my name.
Guys trying to date in 2026.
Hey, I just wanted to say, really beautiful, and I'd love to take you to dinner sometime.
No thanks.
Okay.
That's it? You're not gonna try to convince me?
But you said no.
Yeah, but no can mean yes.
If I want to play games, I got a Nintendo at home. So, you're good. Thank you. Have a great day.
But I love Nintendo.
Remember, fellas, no means no unless it means yes. But sometimes that yes means maybe, and sometimes that maybe means no. It's just that easy. All right, gentlemen, this is how you pick up a girl in 2026.
Thank you. Oh, wow, this tastes sweet. Well, I was wondering if maybe, can I get something sweeter?
Yeah, like what?
Maybe like your number? Is that cool? Thank you. Now, that was pretty sweet.
That was pretty good, yeah.
The darkest country on earth.
North Korea is literally right there, guys. North Korea is right behind me. This whole city here on the China side is fully lit up, and the side on the North Korea side has no lights. Even the end of the bridge, the lights stop, and there's all these trucks shipping things from North Korea all the way into China, which is super interesting. This is the same bridge that the Supreme Leader, Kim Jong-un, who we highly respect, His Holy Highness over here on this channel, is the same bridge he uses to come into China when he needs to meet with Xi Jinping.
Let me just butter up Kim Jong-un's butt cheeks and give him a big old kiss. Let it be known on this channel, Kim Jong-un can suck it. All right, moving on. Text messages to send to your partner.
These are cute texts to send to your partner. We need to talk. This is a great text to send. It shows that you miss them and that you wish you were talking to them. So I've been thinking, I love this text. It shows that you care about them and that you're thinking of them. Okay, great text. This shows that you care about your partner's time and you're not going to waste it with any unnecessary stuff.
Points also given for just the letter K or putting a thumbs up on one of their texts.
On these trees here, this is called a Choquette variety avocado. A lot of people are surprised when they see the size of our avocados because they're used to the itty-bitty 5-ounce halves that you get at the supermarket, which are delicious too. Oh my God. But
the pit is the size of a regular avocado.
The Choquette is creamy and buttery. Look, I can kind of just get it on my finger like that. Look up. It's so good and it has such...
Yeah, that'll be $100 per avocado. How it feels to drink White Monster. Is this the Australian chick from Cracker Milk? Okay. Gotta punch some drywall, then you'd really sell it.
What do you make?
I make 100K and 10K bonus.
That's successful. What do you do, Kevin?
I'm a fraud analyst for a financial institution.
Ricky, what do you do?
I have a tow truck company. Yes,
what do you make from that?
$200,000 a year.
Wow, okay.
Every month is, I want to say about $10,000.
You make $10,000.
The math ain't mathing on that one.
This month? I didn't know that.
You were filing his taxes.
Yes.
We filed his taxes, and for 2025, Ricky has roughly made around $25,000.
Okay, buddy, you're not netting $10,000 a month.
Okay, I'm not netting $10,000 a month on paper.
Okay, so you're tax frauding.
I'm not tax frauding. It's just some money that I make from, my trucks that are not on paper. I have trucks that are not on paper that makes money sometimes.
You know what I should do? I should go on a podcast and tell everybody about my blatant tax fraud. When you have the audacity to use one of the decorative towels. Homie, why them cheeks out, buddy? Oh!
What? The actual f*** are you doing? Oh, okay.
Cheeks were jiggling. Oh.
Sure didn't see this one coming.
You rule out the deployment of ICE or CBP to polling places this November.
There are no plans to have ICE officers at our polling locations. And
I'm glad to hear that, but would you rule it out? Would you say it will not happen?
do you plan on illegal aliens voting in our elections?
You honestly can't make this up.
A hotel with an endless bed.
Do not worry, I found it. It's in Korea. Oh my goodness, they even do come with boots. Oh my goodness. The bed is so long, there's 2 TVs. This is the end of the bed. They also do come with 2 pairs of these boots, but they're stuck and I'm scared. I can't get them off. If I eat food and throw my glasses, I can't even reach the wall. Oh my goodness, man.
Flavor is here. Experience black cherry, peach, and dragonberry. Flavor will...
He's black, of course he hit the wall.
Yeah, I'd love to shave my ear off with a face like yours. Now, scientists, I won't dwell on it. Scientists...
God, we're crying about it, man.
That was savage.
That was an absolute violation. How privileged people eat wings.
I killed these wings. Look, I'm done. Huh? I killed these wings.
It ain't gonna fly.
Go where? You want to go back inside and apologize to the chef?
Alert, goofy babies ahead.
It's not funny!
It's a little funny.
This isn't funny! You just got clean clothes on!
Howie the regular is always so sad to leave the bus. Oh, Howie.
No, you want to go home? Come back. Let's go home.
Hi, Howie. When your wife's credit card gets stolen, but they're spending less. Best day of my life.
You want to lick my bum, but clap my rod to talk.
No, thank you.
God, I'm going crazy for that poo, no.
Lady, I can't even imagine how long it's been since the last time you've even seen your boomba-clop or your ra-ta-ta-ta-ta.
Succulent Chinese meal, 99.9% accuracy.
We're under arrest. I'm under what? Gentlemen, this is democracy manifest. Look, have a look at the headlock here. See that chap there? Get your hands off my penis! That's the gentleman who got me on the penis before. Why did you do this to me? For what reason? What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? Ah, nice headlock, sir. Ah, yes. I see you know your judo well. Good one. And you, sir, are you waiting to receive my limp penis? How dare you? Get your hands off me! Ta-ta and farewell!
If Blue's Clues was hosted by a woman.
We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from. Dear Stephanie, please blow your nose and show us what comes out. Oh my God. Dear Stephanie, I love the show. Say hi to Blue for me. I will. Are you selling your socks? Dear Stephanie, stop trying to be funny. Women can't be funny.
What video made you laugh? Drop a comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Conservative Vibes. I'm CV, and I'll see you in the next video. American-made freedom t-shirts available at conservativevibes.com.
That's those conservative vibes, country roots and American pride. If you
Where'd fucking go?
The media will tell you 60,000 Moroccans forcibly cross the border, but most of them have since gone home. But that is just not the truth. can't even play this part of the video, but the Spanish police are actually opening a fire on them because they keep on crossing over. But the more insane aspect is some of them are leaving. Like, they came there for whatever, they thought they would have been fed or something, or somebody's ordering them to be there. Some of them are coming back over the Spanish border back into Morocco. But the Moroccan forces, like, this is translated from saying, this is how the Moroccan forces were received, those returning from Ceuta. All the fires, everything over there, they are not letting them off easy. Like, they're not sending us their best if they're refusing to take them back. They tried to blade him up, Nick Shirley, because he went over there to investigate what was happening over there. This is crazy.
This is a crazy situation right now.
They're saying, thank you to Pedro Sanchez. That's the president of Spain. He's a socialist. He said if immigrants come in by sea and there was no barricade, they can't deport them. So there's a little part of the border they can just swim around. We saw that video. And also, he was granting like 500,000 illegals citizenship in Spain.
Just like that.
There's a snap of his fingers. And apparently in Spain, well, in the European Union, if I get citizenship in one country, I'm free to go out throughout the entire continent. So they say there's really, really good social benefits, like welfare over in Germany. So you sneak into Ceuta, Spain, try to get granted asylum, get your citizenship from their socialist President Sanchez, and then make your way to Germany to get free everything, is the idea that they think these people are going for.
Do you think it will take vigilantes to actually make a difference here inside of Europe?
I'm the first vigilante here. They're gonna fear me.
Yeah, and the thing is, you don't want this to occur. You want the authority. You don't want vigilantism to be a thing. But how many people, like, we already saw a video of one of the people blading up somebody in the neck over in Ceuta. So it's like, at some point in time, they see the police and the military openly admitting we're not allowed to do anything other than ask them to go home.
Yeah.
People are going to rise up, and that's when stuff gets scary, because that's when, like, there's no due process, there's no investigation. He says, I see you, and there's a video I saw of a guy that's a Spanish resident in a car seeing a guy he thinks that he's from Morocco, and he just slaps him in the back of the head while driving his car, and it's like, you don't know if that's a Spanish citizen, because over in Ceuta, it's pretty diverse. Like, there's a big Muslim population already in Ceuta, Spain. They're natives. They're not natives necessarily, but they're citizens. So it's like now you're seeing like full-on race wars going on over there, and it's kind of scary. But yeah, again, look at this guy.
So are they in Morocco? This is Morocco right now?
No, this is Spain. This is
Spain.
This is on the African continent, but it's like the Canary Islands or this little place. They have a little city over there. But then again, this guy has a Dior backpack, possibly fake, a Miri shorts. A Miri shorts probably like $500. Dior sling bag $1,000. Gucci hat probably another $1,000. At the very least, this guy's got a Nike backpack, and this guy's got a what soccer team is this?
Barcelona.
So it's like, even if they're fake, some of these things gotta be expensive as fakes.
15 cents or more off every gallon through September 7th when you pay with Nitro.
Barcelona. So it's like, even if they're fake, some of these things gotta be expensive as fakes.
Now they're all coming down, being walked down the mountain right now. Here in Spain, there were over 60,000 migrants who came across from the Moroccan border into the country of Spain.
Land.
This is mainland Spain right behind me. However, right now I'm heading over to Ceuta, which is actually a town in Spain. However, it is on the African continent. There's a few towns that are part of Spain that are on the African continent, and Ceuta is one of them. Literally, over 60,000 migrants came across their border. A lot of you are wondering what actually happened.
I mean, numbers
so
of
therefore,
100,000
we're heading there right now to see it for ourselves. These migrants quite literally came over by the truckloads.
This is a weird video, because that video, I think they said, why is this guy in, like, Thai police attire? I don't get that.
That's the uniform? That's the Thai uniform?
That's what I've been hearing.
Oh.
Because also, I saw a video of they were looting a building, and I even had to blur it out on my last video because it was AI generated. They're like watching these people breaking into a house, but all of a sudden the foreground just switches real quick, and it's like, oh shit, people are making AI videos of this to make it worse. So it's like, yes, we're being misled.
The only thing I probably want to ask, or what I want to know, is why 60,000 people migrating from Morocco to. It's not like there's any war going on, or maybe they have a bad financial situation, because Morocco, no one really talks about Morocco being in pieces compared to some African countries, you know.
Well, one, it's not all Moroccans, it's people coming through Morocco, but also they're saying stupid stuff like, oh, we were climate change asylees. Like, there's climate change in Africa, it's hot, and it's like, it's always been hot in Africa.
Yeah.
But some stupid socially liberal countries will say, oh, you know, if you're trying to escape climate change, obviously we need to fast track you citizenship. Obviously we don't need to background check you, and obviously no one should ask questions on why is this 99% military age males. There are no women here.
So maybe few people did it initially and it worked. Like, oh, we came here illegally. Like, we got like papers. Like, you guys should do it too. Oh, so you have 60,000 people doing it.
Yeah, and the sad part is, it's like, as soon as they granted the 500,000 people citizenship, same thing that happened to America. Oh no, we didn't grant them amnesty. It's like, well, if you tell them cutting the line grants you the probability that even though you broke the law, you might get rewarded for your illegality, you are now going to incentivize more of this.
If it's a coordinated attack, or if it was just the Moroccans that were coming over and seeking for a better life, or if it was an actual invasion. And just recently, in April, the Prime Minister of Spain came out with a plan to give over 500,000 migrants legal status here inside of the country. Right now, we're heading over to Quetta to see it for ourselves. We'll be speaking with the migrants themselves, with the Spaniards, and we'll even be going to the border to see what actually happened here inside this town. And right now, if you are not subscribed to the channel, we're so close to 2 million subscribers. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and now let's see what is actually happening. Here we go. Now to start, I met up with citizen vigilante by the name Ancia, who saw and predicted that the migrants were coming.
That's a line border
I
right
met
there.
up with citizen vigilante by the name Ancia, who saw.
It's right there. So all they had to do was just walk across this little part of that and come over, and now they've just been granted. But then also at the intake center, the police came and just let them all in. So it's like, yeah, this is a bit suspect.
And predicted that the migrants were coming just days before, and now let's go see what is happening. We've arrived now, and we're here with Mancia. Mancia's from here in Spain. Right now we have a group of men right here. Look, they're covering up their faces. Eres de Morocco? You from Morocco? ¿Por qué vinieron aquí a España?
Wait, why would he automatically say... So it's like, hey, are you from Nigeria? And you tell me it's like, I'm not from the cartel, or I'm not a robber. It's like, wait. Why is that in your brain?
Guilty conscience.
Exactly. You come from work, but they don't speak the language.
I mean, one positive thing you could say, at least is not trying to attack them or cuss them out. It's not right, but at the same time, it's not like proving like he's a thug or like, yeah, we're gonna mess this place up.
The one thing I will say is, though, I say like the zombie apocalypse analogy, where it's like they have some bags, they probably have food or whatever. They're doing okay. Should shit hit the fan, and they're starving. They haven't eaten in 2 weeks, and there's a family inside a house that has a nice meal. It's like, how quickly will they get desperate and switch to violence? Because the thing is, like, I'm not looking down on them because they have a worse scenario than me, because should this be the zombie apocalypse, and I haven't eaten for a week, and I need insulin for my son, and I'm starving and on the brink of death, and all across the street there's a family in a house cooking a nice rotisserie chicken. I'm not saying you're a savage for saying, hey, you either die of starvation or you go out trying. Desperate people do desperate stuff. So just because they're apparently being, cordial, saying, no, we're just here, we broke the law to get in, we're just here to, to get food and work or whatever. It's like, because they're well taken care of. But should shit hit the fan, I don't know what would happen next.
That's fair.
Normally they want to go to Europe, they want to go to Spain. So that's their mission here. That's why they crossed by swimming.
On July 31st was the day when quite literally 60,000 people came across. And right now, a lot of those young men have returned back to Morocco, but now you just have groups of these men walking around the town. Just like this one right here.
These groups are creating insecurity. The military are
hanging out.
He said one thing. He said, this is Morocco.
Yep. Stolen land.
This is Morocco because they think this is Morocco, but Spain, this has been Spanish since 400 years. 400 years before Morocco got its independence. So it doesn't make any sense. But still, they say this is Morocco.
Is this the first stop for most migrants to head up into the rest of Europe?
Yes, this is the main door, the main gate. Yeah.
And right now we're heading to the border. There we go. We've made it here to the border. A lot of these migrants are actually now going back to Morocco. So for instance, right here, a group of Moroccans are now going back to Morocco. So right here is where they all came into the country.
Easy,
and right now,
open the gate.
They're going back to Morocco.
So they're not even checking their paper. I mean,
Now there are still thousands upon thousands of migrants out inside the city, and we'll be finding them in just a moment. However, it's super important to understand exactly what happened at the border.
So this is the border right now. We do have to be able to return themselves in, and now they're saying just go back to Morocco. And it looks like you guys do have some floaties out now to stop you from coming in.
And the reason they put the floaties out there is because they say if somebody just swims in and there's no border in the way, we can't kick them out. So now that they have to swim across the, either over the floaty or around the floaty, now they've broken the law, so they can't just be granted entry.
Because was that national waters? Is that what it is?
No, it's just there was like an oversight saying, hey, look, we'll allow anybody in here as long as they didn't have to go around. They didn't if they came by sea and didn't have to break a border, then they're free to be in there. To my understanding, it's just because they wanted to, when they have NGOs saying, oh, we're going to go to this country and gather 1,000 people and put them on a boat and bring them over. Those people can be granted it, but they didn't anticipate 6,000 of just whoever they wanted to be come over. Yeah, coastal waters and sea. Good point.
Were those there before?
The thing is, I don't understand why they didn't put this before when this started. Why now? Why now? That's my question.
Do you think it was coordinated to let them all come in that day?
It's coordinated because I cannot imagine a country like Morocco, which is investing heavily in cybersecurity, in military, how these people can get out of control in this country. It's unbelievable. Nobody can believe this is not coordinated.
You guys going back to Morocco?
Yeah. ¿Cuándo viniste aquí?
Sencillo. Ask them why they came. What's the situation like in Morocco?
They came thinking that they will have work and go back.
Viva Harrada! Viva Harrada وفسحكم العالم. What was it like the day everyone started coming in?
Massive mess.
So now we have another person going back to Morocco. When everyone came through, they actually closed down all the shops because they were afraid of the town was about to get looted. So when all the migrants came over here, they thought they were going to get food, they were going to get jobs, but all the stores were closed. Everyone just came through the border. They swam from the Moroccan side. Those floaties weren't there at the time, so they all just swam in or walked across the border here.
They were swimming and walking through these rocks. Someone crossing.
So right now you have a group of people trying to swim in right now, and then you also have people being taken back into Morocco from the Spanish police. While people are actively trying to swim into Spain right now, you actually have them also sending the people back to Morocco at the same time. So it looks like you have the Navy out here. Everyone came through.
They came the day after this ship in order to provide support.
And how did you know that people were going to start crossing into Spain the day that they did? You came all the way from Madrid.
Yeah, I came all the way over from Madrid by car because from Monday I started to see in the news that a little amount of people was doing that, but not at this dimension. It started slowly and then got completely out of hands.
And so you saw it ahead of time, but the military and the police didn't.
Correct. That's
anybody on Twitter knew this was going to happen.
About that, but yes.
So you think they could have done something to stop this?
Yeah, they could did something beforehand, for sure.
Maybe
That's
because
why
they had to,
all the Spanish people think that this was kind of coordinated.
Well, because I think that the president wants us to be. Why is not opening your borders and being compassionate seen as radical? Like, this is what he wanted because the socialist agenda is always the same.
As we get away from the border, people are still in floaties coming across. You have all the people sleeping here in the back of this shop right here. Now you have lines of people waiting to get food. What did you think when you saw all these people coming across? Would you think this was an invasion?
Yes, an invasion is armed with weapons. I think this is an occupation.
Well, I think the thing is, like, once they realize that if they come armed, they'll be met with force. If they come with sandals and nothing, saying, I'm seeking asylum, they'll be walked right through.
Because they are not coming with weapons.
You gotta go help people customize and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual. Where's the golf carts?
They'll be walked right through.
Because they are not coming with weapons. But it's an occupation, for sure. The people from Ceuta,
What is going on?
Eat. They couldn't even go to the supermarket for 3 days.
Yeah,
Ceuta was suffering this situation. They couldn't go to supermarket, they couldn't go to the pharmacy, they couldn't go anywhere. They couldn't go to the street. There was a lot of insecurity, a lot of big groups of guys hanging out in the street.
And now we're coming upon a big group of men, and there's no woman. I haven't seen a single woman going back.
Jeremy did.
1% was woman.
So here's everyone coming in right now. Looks like they're opening up shops for people to come in and get some food. Is everyone from Morocco?
He's wearing Moroccan jersey.
Yeah. Gucci hat. What is going on?
Todos son de Morocco? Everyone's from Morocco.
All men, all sandals, design it out like this. I'm not saying, imagine them with ARs, and then you think that they're like a opposing force, but it's like, what makes this not an invasion?
It is an invasion.
Yeah.
¿Y por qué vinieron aquí? Why'd you guys come here? ¿Por qué vinieron?
Working for. How bad is the economical status of Morocco? That's what I'm curious. Why they trying to escape Morocco? I don't know. That's what I'm curious about that.
I think they were lied to. I think a lot of these guys, I'm not saying, none of these guys are part of the military invasion, but I would want to bet there's a certain percentage of them that are I'm trying to say you're an idiot or you're ignorant, but it's like the useful idiot class. Like, you don't know what's really going on, because there are plenty of girls from these South American countries and also in Mexico coming across the border into, Eagle Pass, and getting sent up to New York City. They were promised the Roosevelt Hotel. They were promised pocket money and accommodations and a path to citizenship. And how quickly did they say, oh, no, you are going to be selling your body on the street outside the Roosevelt Hotel in the snow. And I say this very, very specific. Thanks for the subscription, Thunder Biome. But I use that very, very specific example because it definitely happened. And the Democrats went on television to say, oh, this is survival work. That's okay. It's like, whoa, you guys basically trafficked in girls to be sold on the streets in New York City. And the Democrats somehow just like, that's okay, guys. They're making money. They're surviving. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if some people came over here, they're promised food, housing, a job, and it's like, they don't know what's going on. And sad to say is, like, I had the privilege of growing up in a first world country. Nigeria's probably third world, developing. I think it's third world.
It's like borderline because we have a lot of resources, and we've been exposed to international trade where we shouldn't be considered third world countries, but again, I think a lot of corruption.
Yeah. But it's like, okay, so I say my intelligence level is definitely a reflection of having access to like a public school system that isn't 100% gold. It's just like whatever. The idea is not looking down on people for being born in a certain country, part of the third world on the planet, but they're not going to have as high as an IQ as someone that had access to resources. So it's like being taken advantage of is probably not their fault. But again, I wouldn't be surprised if some, if not most of these, were forces specifically instructed to be here.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. That probably whoever tells them, if it's from the Moroccan side, like, hey, probably listens the burden of whatever resources they have to do.
100%, but also the idea that it's like, hey, you have 5 felonies, you keep on getting rearrested, we're gonna package you up and just send you right to the border, because we did see trucks unloading a whole bunch of people, and I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised if a large amount of them are just violent felons that the country is tired of saying, hey, we're just going to arrest you again, you're going to harm more citizens, and then we got to incarcerate you, which is also expensive. If we could do that in America, take all our worst people and send them to Canada, if that was on the ballot, it sounds harsh, but I'm talking about like 5-time violent felon. Not even Canada. Get them an ocean away from us. 5-time violent felon and send them to Nigeria. As messed up as it is, I'm America first. I'd probably vote for that.
How old are you guys? ¿Cuántos años tiene?
Me llamo Hamza. ¿Cuántos años?
Another Gucci hat.
21.
Estaba organizado desde Marruecos o por redes sociales.
He's wearing a full soccer kit, brand new and fresh. What is happening? Another Gucci hat. Another Gucci hat. I don't know what this is. A Lacoste shirt. It's a typo, so probably a fake.
I had sex in 3 months because he ejaculates so fast. He gets so anxious and nervous, and like it kind of.
I don't know what this is. A Lacoste shirt. It's a typo, so probably a fake.
The police in Morocco, they told them to come.
Right now we have this young kid translating for us. We just asked them if they came through because of social media and TikTok, and they just said that the Moroccan police let them in. Why'd you come here to Spain? ¿Por qué vinieron aquí a España?
Porque no tengo vives a Marruecos.
¿Y por qué?
Porque no tengo vives, no tengo trabajo, no tengo dinero.
The situation here is getting a little dicey right now. Everyone's just out yelling. Nobody really knows what language. They're speaking English, Spanish. They're speaking broken Spanish and Moroccan.
You would like to be, these guys that live in abject poverty, you'd like them to be able to say, okay, you want to be like what is it, low information or low skilled laborer. I'd like you to be able to find gainful employment out of the house and find happiness. But if Spain is not experiencing a utopia, 0% homelessness, 0% unemployment, 0% great economic growth, then maybe you can help out the Moroccans. But as long as Spain, I think, has like historically high unemployment rates of young people and has insane amounts of homelessness, I don't think that adding 60,000 people without skills that don't speak the language is going to help anything. And that apparently makes me racist.
Ahora a Londres, ¿dónde vas?
Europa.
Para Europa.
Todo
¿Qué parte?
Nosotros todo Europa. Hasta
Romania,
Rusia necesita mano obra barata. Marruecos manda. Derechos humanos. No hay Marruecos, no hay derechos humanos. No, pues vamos a buscarlo. Hasta en China. Derechos humanos.
So here you have a group of them that all came through from Morocco. Where are you guys going now? Paris, Londres.
Alemania, Bruxelles, Belgica, Denmark, Holanda. I love you.
How old are you guys? He's 28. 21. ¿Por qué mujeres no vinieron aquí? All these men right here.
He said, where are the women? Women are in the house because of Islam. And it's like, you mean to say you have a very socialist, feminist, progressive society using 60,000 people that say women belong in the house because of their religion? I'm going to see some big conflicts of cultures now.
Not a single woman in sight. He said something about woman in Islam. What does Islam think about women?
He was saying that Islam says that women must be kept at home.
So they leave all their wives back in their country where there's no money, no jobs, no food, but then they come here all by themselves?
Correct.
You as a woman, how did you feel seeing 40,000, 60,000 migrants from across the border here?
Me sentí amenazada. No podía salir con el bebé. No podíamos salir porque yo vivo en un ático, pero tengo vecinos que vivían en el primero y tenían miedo de que saltaran a las casas. Es peligroso. Porque cuando vienen en avalancha es peligroso.
How do you feel knowing that the women here feel threatened?
15 young Niger men just walking around your building, that's gonna cause fear in you.
Especially, here's the thing, it's like, okay, maybe they're peaceful or whatever, but once you know that they stabbed a guy and then the media didn't talk about it, they covered it up, and then they front paged essentially the only instance where they're like, oh no, there was they didn't front page this. Morocco's forces keeping them back from going back home. They front page this. You're probably pretty intimidated, saying, "Oh, So if I get bladed up and me and my kid in the stroller, we get harmed, they're going to sweep it under the rug. That's the terrifying part about it.
I feel very, very angry. I cannot understand how we let our own woman live with fear, running to their homes with the baby. Like, I don't want to stay in the street. I go home. Thank you, thank you. I'm not gonna allow this. Any Spanish guy shouldn't allow this. If we are men, if we are real men, we should do something right now. We should do something right now.
And you're the only one out here.
I'm the only one here from Madrid. No one didn't came with me. No one wanted to come with me.
Do you think if strong men don't stand up for countries in Europe and America, they'll eventually fall?
Yes. If we don't wake up now, we will fall for sure. For sure. This is our moment. Wake up, Europe. Wake up.
Do you think it will take vigilantes to actually make a difference here inside of
I'm
Europe?
the first vigilante here. They're gonna hear me. I'm sick of this push. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of seeing Spanish women, running away in our own country. I'm sick of this.
The police here only came after it took place. They're not reacting to the cause. They're not reacting to what actually caused it to happen.
They're not reacting. They are under the orders of the government. They cannot do anything. They cannot do anything. It's only the people in the ground, only the citizens can do something. Citizens, wake up. This is our moment. We need to wake up as citizens, as European citizens.
Now we got word that there were people up in the top of the mountain hiding from the police, so we headed to the tip.
Yeah, that doesn't look like a military occupation at all.
Because of how the situation got, people left the border and they started heading up the mountain of this small city, and now they're up top here in the mountain. This is where they're sleeping and staying away from the authorities up on the top of the mountain. They're coming down right now. You have a group of them coming through right here.
Yeah,
and this is where they're sleeping to stay away from the authorities. They're going to have that man running away. So they're staying up here inside of the mountain, and then they're staying away from the authorities. There's another one coming out of the mountain right there. And now the military's coming through right now.
Tridents back there?
Military just came through, yelled at the person, now they're running back up into the mountain. Look, now there's another one coming through the mountain right here. Everyone's just coming out, popping out of this mountain right now. 2 guys right there, another guy right there, another guy right there. 3 guys just popped out of the mountain. And this guy just ran right into the bush. And the other guys who just ducked out of the mountain just came and jumped into this brush right here. Morocco?
Looked like he was about to take one. We got hurt.
So now all these guys are just coming out of the mountain. They can't get food, but they all have cigarettes somehow. ¿Qué pasó aquí?
ضربونا با الله اكبر اشهد ان لا اله الا الله واشهد ان محمدا رسول الله اقول
And right now,
He's trying to get him
with sticks to fight anybody that potentially comes their way.
Yeah.
That's how crazy it's getting there now here. Yeah, people living up here in the mountains. There's 20 people living behind that bush right there. These guys are all going to Madrid, and runners are running around with sticks to hit anyone if they were trying to attack them on their run. In Spain, are you guys able to have guns? Can you own a gun?
No, it's forbidden. But military people and police, they have their own guns, and I know a lot of people here is bringing their personal weapons.
So if you're like that runner right there, who doesn't have a gun, you're carrying a stick.
Yeah, correct. He's carrying a stick. A lot of people is carrying sticks. Groups of local people with sticks everywhere. Everyone. For security reasons.
Wow. So not guns, but sticks.
Yeah. Not guns, but sticks. Like in the medieval.
Welcome to Europe.
Welcome to Europe. Welcome to the medieval times.
Why do you think politicians are allowing this to happen?
If they allow this to become the third world, they know, people in power, they know that they will be able to do whatever they want. They will increase their power because a ruler in the third world is a real ruler.
And so you're saying in a first world country where there's order, that way the politicians can't take that much power.
Yeah.
Because there is order.
The thing here is that people in power know that if they become the third world, they will increase their power and their money even more. That's the thing, because they can control the society in an easier way. I mean, if you keep this full of third worlders, You can do whatever you want if you are in power.
And you're prime minister right now. According to Polymarket, he has the second best odds of becoming the prime minister again, but his odds are very low on Polymarket. But your prime minister just created a way for over 500,000 migrants to get legal status here inside of Spain. Do you think your prime minister Sanchez is trying to up his odds and his probability of becoming the prime minister once again by importing all these migrants?
Yeah, because he knows that he has a strategy, a very clear strategy. He gets the money from the taxes from the working people in Spain, and he gives away some help to these migrants, and then he easily can get boats. He's basically buying boats. Basically buying boats. That's
it. Take $500 from a rich person, distribute $100 to each.
People in church
You lose one.
only want to have more power and more money. And the easiest way to do it is to fill this country with third worlders.
So right now on Polymarket, Pedro Sanchez actually has a very low probability of winning this election, but he has created a way for over 500,000 migrants to get legal status here inside of Spain, and then they'd be able to vote. As we're driving through town, all the shops are closed down right now. This shop's closed. This shop's closed. We have the shop owner right here standing outside of his store. The military's coming through the streets right now. This shop's closed. This shop's closed. This shop's closed. All the shops here in downtown are closed right now. You had one shop that was open and the shop owner was standing outside of it.
All of the businesses closed, because they don't want to be robbed.
Now we're at a cemetery, and here at this cemetery, you have a group of migrants who have taken the cemetery. There's a fountain over there, a fountain over here, and a fountain down below. They're using the cemetery to shower and clean out all their clothes. So this is quite literally where they're showering. They're using the cemetery.
And the crazy part is, it's probably just water to feed the plants on the thing. I wouldn't be surprised if that's not reclaimed water, or do you know what that is?
What's that?
It's like reclaimed water will just be like your toilet water, all your waste. Because if you're gonna like water your crops or just like try to, you have a dusty field and you're just trying to water it down, you don't need clean drinking water. Do they not know that they're gonna get very sick?
Don't think they care.
The shower, kind of a representation of what's actually happening here. People died for this country, and now you have migrants that are showering on their graves. Kind of crazy to think about. Yeah. You, as a man from Spain, to see that migrants are now showering on the dead graves of people who died for Spain. How does that make you feel?
If my ancestors, these are my ancestors. These, all of them, are my ancestors. If they wake up, they will say, "This is insane. This is insane." Send them back immediately.
And now right here, it looks like the military has grabbed a group of the guys that are up in the mountain. Now they're all coming down, being walked down the mountain.
And is there one girl? So what is the scenario here?
They're up in the mountain.
Was this one girl that was up there trapped with all the people, and they're kind of protecting her? Or is she a citizen that is being fortunate enough to get a armed security because all these guys, like, well, either scenario there, I feel like is equally as bad. He says she looks beat up. I wouldn't be surprised.
Now they're all coming down, being walked down.
She's barefoot too.
Just separating up from the group.
Yeah.
And once again, not a single woman in sight. It's all a group of men right here. All the escorted down the mountain from the Spanish military. There's another group back there as well. And right here in the mountains, we have another group of people who are getting pushed down the mountain from the Spanish military. It looks like the Spanish military and Spaniards are starting to do something about this migrant crisis.
They have no control.
It's gotten really, really bad. All these people are now fleeing, coming down the mountain, being pushed down from the Spanish military.
This is probably going to take them
months
to control.
Oh no, I think they already know that they have, like, it was easy to invade essentially.
Sheer amount of people that
dry run, they're gonna do it again.
Opened up the
they just gotta coordinate the next one, you know?
So many people and so many children that entered. We headed to a camp where there were tons of abandoned children. Familia?
No.
¿Cuántas personas vinieron con usted? How many people came with you? Why'd you come here?
Yeah, why is he?
Why'd you come?
Querer ir a
a España. Cualquier sitio.
How old are these kids right here?
15, 16, 18, 15, 14.
15, 14 years old.
Yep.
And where are their parents?
Están en Marruecos. Cada uno a su cosa.
Are you guys nervous?
Tranquilo, tranquilo.
Lamine Yamal or Ronaldo?
So two different generations. You can't even. I don't think you can compare.
Jamal, Ronaldo, or Messi?
Oh, you can't. The big debate is Messi or Ronaldo.
Yeah, no, but who's your guy? Is it Mbappe?
Mbappe. Man, you're just calling like different like generations.
No.
Man.
Who's the number one guy? I'll tell you who the number one guy is.
Who's the number one guy?
Oh, Tani. But okay, no, just.
I'll go Mbappe. Mbappe. He's French, but yeah, he's really good.
I didn't know what questions to ask him. Or Ronaldo. Adios. How old are you guys?
Me llamo Anas 21, soy Marruecos, no trabajo, no. Viva España. ¿Qué coño hablas?
15. You're 15 years old.
15 years.
Sus padres?
And here's the thing: is I've heard what they'll do oftentimes, at least in Europe, is they'll say, "Oh, I'm 15." They're actually 20, 25, but then they say they get I'm unaccompanied minors, so they get easier citizenship and they get placement in housing. But the crazy part about it is they get stuffed into schools as a 25-year-old in Europe, and it's like they don't speak the language. You don't know if they have a record. You don't know nothing about them. It's like, puts everybody in danger, but they sell it as humanitarian aid.
Single men, stop scrolling. We have a singles database that is free, no monthly payments.
You know if they have a record. You don't know nothing about them. It's like, puts everybody in danger, but they sell it as humanitarian aid.
No papa, no mama.
Another Gucci hat.
موراكو is beautiful. احنا الدراري ديالنا ما عندهمش مستقبل ما فهمتيني خاص.
So here they're all showering. This is where these guys have set up. They're showering out of these buckets right here. It's actually really sad to see this. This is how they're cleaning their
I'm not
clothes.
surprised to see this. I've seen stuff like this back home, so not necessarily like invading, but people just trying to survive.
Yeah, it's living in abject poverty is never gonna look good.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, is you can't have. I see an emotional image of kids collecting groundwater to bathe in. It looks sad, but it's like, do I actually have a solution for it? Or am I just going to say, hey, you guys are living in poverty over there? How about you come over and live in poverty over here? You're probably going to be sold into slavery, and you're probably going to be starving, and also, never really make it out. This isn't going to be good. But at least the liberal American college students will feel better about themselves because they voted for kindness. It doesn't solve it at all, but they're very short-sighted.
This is where these guys are getting their water out to shower. They're showering out of buckets right now. They're getting it from this pipe underneath the street right now. Yeah, they're all showering, washing their clothes out of this bucket. It's actually just really sad to see.
Yeah.
That this is what the situation's like at the border of Spain and Morocco.
And they probably promised them something like, well, you're going to thrive, you're going to have a job, whatever. It's like, this is suffering. They're suffering. They need to be with their parents and their families, something more secure than being over here. Where that one guy said he got bashed with a rock.
Yeah.
Whoever bashed that guy with a rock is probably still out there. Let it be a Spaniard, a vigilante, or another Moroccan. These kids are in danger.
We finally found our
Feeling bad for them is the problem, but I could say you could feel bad for them, but also say, I know the solution. You immediately deport them and you secure up that border and you give a hefty sentence to whoever enabled this in the first place. That's how you do it.
Who's if you give them a sentence, where are you gonna sentence them to? Morocco or Spain? Like, and either way, that's gonna be a strain on whichever country is gonna take the burden of that sentence.
You use it out of your tax base and say, hey, it's going to be expensive, but we're going to house these people in CCAT in South America. Or we're going to house them, like, where did they say they wanted to send to Kilmore or Grego Garcia? The guy that they were deporting him. He said, I can't go back to Venezuela. I'm a part of a gang, and I'm in danger over there. You send them, I think it was Uganda. There was an African country that said, if you give us a fee, we will house your deportees. And it's like, super, super sad and messed up, but it's like, that's why I send them. Like, I always despise the idea if someone gets in here from like Haiti and say, okay, we're sending you back to Haiti. Well, obviously it wasn't that difficult for you to escape Haiti and make it to America. So what is the punishment of having you have a slight speed bump in your day? Like a Korean person I knew, their parents owned a unknown business, like a lot of Korean business owners. This is like in the 90s. They had a worker that was undocumented, and every now and then he would get deported and just be like, oh, okay, I'll find my way back. I'll find my way back.
I'm in here. This whole entire video. How come you came to Spain?
Pedro Sanchez.
Pedro Sanchez.
And remember, the same thing happened under Biden. Biden let us in. They're like, oh, we love Biden. Oh, I'm waiting for Trump to get out of office. They know just enough about politics to say, Biden's letting me in. Pedro Sanchez will get me citizenship. They get here and they're showering out of a bucket. They were lied to.
Sanchez go. Viva España, viva España, viva España. No Morocco.
How old are you? 17. He's 17 years old. And 15. So all these guys here, like Pedro Sanchez,
And they have no school to work, so it's like, do you put them in high school if they're allegedly 17, or do you put them in elementary school because they have like no serviceable knowledge? And it's like not their fault, but it's like we would like to help them, but we don't have the infrastructure for it.
That's the reason why all this is happening. These are the first one we've seen this entire video.
Yeah.
Why flip-flops? Everyone's got flip-flops.
Exactly.
To swim. You found out where they're all living.
He's got a Gucci bag.
13 years old. So all these kids are coming over here.
They love
13
soccer.
years
They
old.
love Gucci.
This kid's 14. And they're all here by themselves. Y padres, mamá, papá.
No, mamá, no papa. No trabajo, no tengo. No, Maricos ni share. No familia. Papa, mamá, España.
So now we came to this spot. This is
My mom is
all the
Spain.
kids from. I have no idea what they're saying. ¿Qué está la situación en Morocco?
No trabajo, no school, no hospitality, no school. No AIDS.
No food, no eat.
No AIDS. No more.
Yeah, vamos.
There's I think 57 have died since trying to come into the country.
Oh.
It's gonna be up, but they don't want to talk about that humanitarian crisis.
Are they dying of starvation or dying of like trying to? They died drowning?
I think some of them drowned. I don't know what happened to the other ones. You really can't die of starvation in like 2 days. So.
Alright, I'm putting a lot of trust in these kids right here.
Yeah, sketch. You're going into the slums,
Wow, this
man.
is where they're all
in
at
Spain.
right here. This is between the border of Morocco and Spain now. We're literally right by the border wall.
You'll be this guy for
border's
me.
right there. These people are just getting shade underneath the cars. That's how bad the situation is right now.
See?
The kids are here, quite literally doing anything just to get shade right now. No food, no water. The police are down here. ¿Quién habla español? Español. Alright, we're looking for someone who speaks Spanish. This is a crazy situation right now. I'm looking for someone to speak Spanish. No one speaks Spanish. Everyone's saying over here they speak Spanish, but no one speaks Spanish.
Yes. Because they were promised Spain. They're probably thinking of Madrid. But they got there. This looks like any other part of Africa. This little slum area. Didn't solve anything, just made everybody poor in a different way. But again, the politicians can say, I'll take $500 from a rich guy, break it up and give each of them, 50 of them, $10. They're all going to vote for me when I give them citizenship. It's sad.
I have no idea what's going on.
Pedro Sanchez, gracias. Viva España, viva España. Viva España. Fanaci, solo Fanaci.
Viva
le roi d'Espagne. ولت لتحية ولت.
I have no idea what's going on.
They're playing like music video, like whatever, like TikTok live stream or whatever this is. They don't know real. They're in danger. They're really in danger right now.
I have no idea what they're saying. ¿Quién habla español? We're picking up quite the crowd right here.
Yeah, dude.
Pedro Sanchez, I love you.
English? Yo hablo inglés.
They made a hut
why'd you
out
guys
of.
come here to Spain?
for better,
Maybe
better
at
chances,
home.
better opportunities. We're not working in Morocco. We came.
You came?
Everyone came and we came.
How many of you came? How many?
Me and my friends were like four. We're four.
Four of you guys came. And what do you guys think about Pedro Sanchez?
Pedro Sanchez.
Pedro
Yeah, there's kids, but the ratio is crazy. This is like 99.9% male and female.
Viva Pedro Sanchez.
Pedro Sanchez, I love you. And what do you plan? Where are you?
Is it nice clothes, well fed, jewelry, expensive haircuts? I mean, that guy has orthodontic care. He has braces.
Oh.
I have a hard time believing that you don't have a job. There's no money around you, and you have braces.
Going now.
We can't go nowhere right now. They should take us somewhere.
Where do you want to go?
Spain. They should take us somewhere.
Where do you want to go?
Spain.
What part?
I don't know.
See, they have no plan. They're just told riches. Gucci hat.
17.
17 years old. And what do you want to do with your life? What do you want to do for work?
I want to study. I want to finish my studies in Spain.
In Spain.
Yeah.
So he's not going to work. He's just going to go to the public school system.
And after Spain, where do you want to go?
I'm not sure. I just gonna go to Spain right now.
And
This is the goal right now.
Yeah.
And how do you plan to get out of Quetta?
Quetta?
How are you going to leave? In a boat?
Through asylum.
For asylum.
Yeah.
And what are you fleeing in Morocco?
Just enough English to
Is life in danger in Morocco, or how come you want to leave?
You want my opinions on Morocco? I can't say that. It's stuff. It's stuff.
Are people dying there? Is it dangerous?
People are dying, yes, of course. People are dying from hunger, from not enough work opportunities.
Wow, so right here we have people just sharing water. Like, this situation is so bad right here right now. No one really knows.
That doesn't want to help. That doesn't make me want to go to our public schools.
English? Oh, how are you? Good. Where are you from?
I came from Paris.
You came from Paris?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. You're a journalist?
Yeah.
And what do you think about what's going on here?
It's horrible.
It's very bad.
Very bad. Very, very bad. So,
This is a humanitarian
I
crisis.
don't know.
And how come you think they allowed this to happen?
And the messed up part is you don't want to respond to this humanitarian crisis by going there, get them water, get them shelter, get them food, because it just makes this like saying, hey, they made it. They're telling their buddies they have iPhones. They're going to get more people to come. Oh, I made it over. They put me in school. You sad to say it's, what is it, what the UK president or the UK member of parliament said.
I'm done. I gotta pack up some shit and get my stuff ready right now, so I will talk to you guys in a minute. Well, let me, oh shit, we got 5 on here. You fucker. So I'll show you. So, as you guys saw, everything is off my back wall. I'm gonna have to drain this and keep the turtle with me for a little bit. But yeah, that's my dresser that lights up. But my wine rack thing here. This is artwork. I got artwork in my garage that I'm gonna actually take over to my storage. I got a fucking giant storage unit now. So. Look how giant my fucking pillows are. So these pillows all are gonna go in a truck. So, and then I gotta like take all this shit down. Last day I'm gonna take my TV down and shit and put that in the front of my unit so it doesn't get fucked up. Yeah, I have like stuff like this. This is like party light. I have so much party light shit. It's crazy. But yeah, I took everything down off the walls. The only thing I haven't done is take down this and the bug net from around my daughter's stuff. She's got like a huge That's giant. The thing's like 5 foot tall. It's 5 foot by 4 foot. But yeah, that's her bed. She sleeps in a circus tent. It's pretty dope. But yeah, as you can see, I gotta like, those are my clothes over there, so I'm just gonna stuff those in a bag. I need to go through them and wind them up, which I'm probably gonna take one bag that I have out here and re-stuff it. Because look, this big fucking bag right here, that's all my clothes from inside my my closet that were just like folded up. So I'm gonna go and refold them and set them all correctly, and the bag will be fucking half as big as that. So literally, I got some shit to do, but besides take down my security cameras. So, but and then I need to move my lamps without breaking them. These are paper. So, and they don't sell them anymore. So, I have 3 of them actually. Anyways, but yeah, we gotta empty this guy out tomorrow sometime. Last things I think I'm gonna do is take out my Wi-Fi and my aquarium. So, but I gotta get this fucking table out of here. This table is gonna be the bitch. So, which I'm gonna take everything out of here. I'm gonna put it all in a bucket and then probably stick that shit in a bag. Because I'm gonna stick that shit out on the balcony. Take all the wood out, put it on the balcony to dry out. So it'll dry out, so I don't have any moisture in my fucking unit. And then, yeah, or I'll probably keep it out for a little while. But yeah, I gotta take that shit out of there and dry that stuff out. I gotta wash this thing out, my thing here. This is gonna be kind of a bitch, but I barely have any food in my fridge in the first place. Watch this. It's just like energy drinks right now. There's some eggs in there. Couple meals. And yeah, like I got 2 fucking things of eggs. One's like almost empty. But yeah, you can see the energy drinks down the bottom. And literally, like, I have like some frozen stuff, not much. Which I'm gonna just try to cook up all the food that I have here. It's definitely, this is fucking, I'm so annoyed that I have to forcibly move. So I just gotta remember to throw away a bunch of shit that I collected up. Like my golf club, actually, I could probably, no, I'm just gonna get rid of them. I got a bunch of shit in this like thing up here. I've got an electric fireplace that I was repairing and might as well just fucking chuck it out. But yeah, I got everything pretty much fucking bagged up, and I just have to move stuff now, which I'm gonna go put some stuff in my car a little bit. So yeah, we bought a bunch more boxes. This is what I went to go get. I bought a stack of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 8 boxes here, 8 large boxes. Yeah, literally, I just fucking bought them. I was like, fuck it. Because I need to get bigger ones. I can always go and get some at Costco, which literally I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'm going to go get some more banana boxes, like if you know what those are. They're like these ones. These big ones down here. So like, I put my food in. That's all my dry ingredients right there. Which literally I think we can probably take, so I don't have food in my storage unit, because I don't want any food in my storage unit, because that's how you get bugs, that's how you get fucking everything destroyed. So, but yeah, it's all coming together. I gotta throw away a ton of glass, like a ton of fucking glass, like a ton of that stuff up there I'm gonna throw away. Actually, almost everything on that counter is gonna be tossed, besides the stuff that's plugged in right there. It kind of sucks, but I gotta break that guy down. I'm just gonna throw all that shit in little bags, because that's all like just kitchen shit. So yeah. Oh shit, I should have gave my little one bagels and cream cheese, just have starters. So I'm just thinking of different things. But anyways, I guess my YouTube people left because I'm talking. But yeah, so I'm moving right now, and I'm waiting for a place, and so it really sucks when these people didn't follow procedure and just want to play with me. So that's what we're sitting at right now. It kind of fucking sucks, but it's one of those things. Whoa, yeah, that thing stopped because my shit got too hot from just standing here with it. But yeah, so all my shit's gone from there. There's like a backpack full of shit. Literally, like, I'm gonna take, like, this thing is very fragile, like super fragile, so I'm gonna take this shit tomorrow. This will be like one of the first things I take, which I'm gonna grab some of her toys like this and bring them down and put them into my car, so I can have toys ready to go, so I can, yeah, so we can start moving tomorrow. So anyways, I don't know if I should start streaming earlier, later, whatnot, or stream me moving. So, we probably can. It's just gonna be like kind of, not, I don't know. We'll see it. We'll see how this works. So I'll probably do like just a regular live over the top and not do anything else, but like have it plugged in my car. And so, but yeah, we're gonna be clearing this out tomorrow, and this will be cleared out tomorrow. I gotta move all that furniture. I got 2 pieces of furniture, and then my box spring underneath there. But there's just actually just a skeleton of it just lifted up. So, and that's a brand new fucking mattress. There's probably only 200 days of sleep on it, because I sleep on the floor some of the times. And yes, that's a rice patty here. So, I don't have a ton of stuff in there. I do have suits. I need to go out and grab that out of my garage. And I'm going to go open my garage and deal with the shit in there real quick, because I'm giving away a ton of stuff. If you are in my area, I have dining room table. I've got a octagon aquarium. Shit balls. I got a dining room table that's 7 feet long, 7 by 3 feet. So yeah, I'll see you guys. I gotta get this shit growing, and literally I got a giant box here. I literally have a box like that has stuffed animals in it out there. So I'm gonna go take this shit out there and put a load in my car real quick, and then I'm gonna check my garage, and then we're gonna go ape shit on folding clothes, because literally that's what I have to do right now. I have to fold these clothes up and see what I need and what I'm not going to go put in storage, because the thing is, it's been hot. I only wear like 3 different pairs of shorts that I cycle in and out, and yeah, so just because I don't get stuff on me, but yeah, anyways, love you guys. Thank you for watching. I do have a TikTok now, so I could probably post. I'll probably post some of my TikTok videos on my community on my YouTube community. So you guys want to check those out. Some of them are kind of cool. Has me skateboarding a couple different things. It's kind of nuts. But yeah. Anyways, love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. It's time to pack up. Peace. If I can find the button.